And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Henderson, coming to you live. Why? Because it's streaming, it's live, it's the latest news. Because if you got any later, it would be old news. Hey, forget about the news cycle being 24 hours, it's 24 seconds. But here on MalairteBitcoin.com, we're making it up to this very moment. So, can you get your news any faster? Probably not. I don't know. So what are we going to be talking about today? So Oracle has just revealed that they're launching an enterprise blockchain strategy. What does that mean for you, and what does that mean for the country? What does that mean for the countries that have banned Bitcoin? Hmm. I've got a lot to say on that one. And of course, hackers breach Amazon, not for the data, for but they just want the mind. It strange because they could have scandaled a lot of companies out of millions, but they were just actually using to mine Bitcoin. So where do you go from here? And should you watch out for your own developers? And also, we're going to be talking about the state of crypto. Next on MalairteBitcoin.com. So here's the deal. Oracle's now came out with this blockchain enterprise solution. What does that mean? That means their data is going to be able to transfer quicker and not be manipulated as it has been in the past. So Oracle, for the guys who don't know, Oracle is a large database plus other enterprise solutions. And one of their products that I've used in the past is their accounting software packages. So here's the deal with the accounting software. There's so many rules and regulations that we have to abide by. Where we're at a point where, okay, if the data is manipulated by, let's say, this previous DBA, no one would know. Now, on the other hand, we're looking at this blockchain to authenticate the data and keep it authenticated, where no scruple, employees can change the data. And on top of that, it'll get there a lot quicker because, let's say, we have several different databases that are out and about the world from a global community. If we go back to a central location to retrieve the data, then it'll take a lot longer than if we went to the guy next door who has a certified copy of the data. So what does that mean for China and a lot of these countries that have banned, Bitcoin and the blockchain technology? Well, I know for a fact that China's government uses Oracle for their database. Well, I mean, it's no secret. It's out there. And of course, when Oracle talks about it in its briefings, saying, "Listen, we were able to sell a large package to China," that's where I'm not sure what the percentage is of the money that comes in to their software company, but then you start realizing that if Oracle's jumping on this blockchain and revealing how their technology is going to work for security measures and other purposes, then countries like China and other countries that have banned the blockchain and Bitcoin currency, well, where does that leave them? I mean, it doesn't leave them kicking out Oracle. I mean, which they could, and that's always an option. But when you have millions and millions of dollars on training Oracle DBAs, writing applications around the Oracle platform and API, then just do we accept it now since everyone's jumping on? Because even China worries about security. But they're also a country that has a centralized data center, so where one person could change, one line of code and no one would know about it. So for the guys who are worried about that this is a game changer? Well, it is, because now all of a sudden we got countries that have blocked the blockchain technology are going to have it come to awakening to where they either accept it or they move on to a different company that doesn't use the blockchain technology. But from a security analyst point of view, I like it. So for all the geeks that are out there, and don't know about the blockchain is it has, for instance, in real estate, you got one layer saying the house was built at 2015. You got another layer that goes on top of it saying the house was sold by Mr. Jones on 2016. You got another layer says we had roof damage and we repaired it. And another layer we said the house was sold on to Mrs. Thompson. However, though, when Mrs. Thompson received everything when the house was built, who Mr. Jones was, because he sold the house to, improvements on the concrete. Well, no one knew that her roof was damaged and that it was repaired. Well, with the blockchain, there's an encryption for each and every layer that was added to her house, and so therefore, if a change was made because either roof damage to concrete repair, then that top layer encryption is going to take a look at everything else below it and error out. And so that's because a change was made and the encryption model was changed in the middle, and so therefore the program is going to come back saying this application was tampered with. We're going to move on to another copy that wasn't tampered with, and now Mrs. Thompson's going to see that instead of having a concrete repair, that her roof was actually damaged before she bought the house. That could be a game changer. So that's it with the Oracle Enterprise Blockchain strategy. So with Microsoft and Oracle now fully on board using blockchain as a service, then we've got a lot of really cool things to see about those companies as far as security wise. So that's it on that. There's more to come about that. Just Google search it and you'll find a lot of information what Oracle's doing, but that's just the high level stuff. Now, hackers have been mining Bitcoin off of the Amazon cloud for a long time, and they finally released to the public that it doesn't look like any data was manipulated. It's just said their cloud was being used as a large mining facility. So, and we knew about hackers breaking into these mining clouds not to steal the data. I mean, they don't really care what your company is all about, even though they could have probably manipulated it or scrutinized it. But from an analyst point of view, it looks like no data was manipulated, and they were just using the GPUs and CPUs to mine altcoins and bitcoins. So for all your Amazon cloud guys that are out there using the AWS service, and you're wondering why your site was slow, well, that was the reason why. And so they recently came out and says, all right, we've cleaned up majority of it. So they're still looking to make sure that nothing else was affected by it. But I find that hilarious. Hackers are now breaking into computers not to scrutinize your data, because people realize that that crypto, or not the crypto, that WannaCry virus, well, people are now backing up their stuff. All right. So companies are realizing that, hey, we've got we've got a lot of work to do. And of course, the state of crypto. What's going on with the state of crypto today? So currently, Bitcoin is up 2.5% at 45.59. For all the guys who bought it a couple weeks ago at 2,000 bucks, go out and have a Guinness. Litecoin is down 0.7, which I'm surprised because that ant miner that came out to mine Litecoin, I thought it would boost the Litecoin. Ether's down, and once again I'm not surprised. And in my opinion, the reason why Ether's down is because a lot of these companies out there are creating these ICOs, rewarding from all these ethers, and now they're dumping all the ethers for them to start paying their developers, or in some cases just leaving the investors high and dry. So, and that's the reason why the SEC here in America and a lot of these other companies are starting to leave America to build these ICO firms to raise money, is because here in America, when you raise money, whether through an ICO or through a VC and everything, they just want to make sure you deliver on your product. That's it. So if you got a company that you're really looking at and the ICO is not in America, you might want to take a second look at it, because you'll realize then you probably have a good scam artist on your hand. I've seen a lot of great strategies out there. I've seen a lot of great proposals on products that would revolutionize what's going on with their industry. However, though, they'd make the money. 4 months later, they're out of business. How do you go out of business when you raise $6 million? Well, it proves to you it was a scam, and that's the reason why I'm starting to look at only ICOs that are here, that are based in America instead of anywhere else. I'm also looking at a couple over in Ireland too, but that's, hey, that's where I'm from. So Dash is down, Ripple is up, which is pretty good. So I know quite a few investors that have raised, that are looking at Ripple. So Monero is down 3.14%. Ether and Classic is down 5.72%. And once again, with Ether being down, Ether Classic's gonna follow. Wave is down and Stratus is down. But the good news is Bitcoin is up and everybody's happy. So that's what I got on with the state of crypto. A lot of cool things that are gonna be happening, and I see by the end of January, we're gonna be looking at $5,000 for a Bitcoin. So would I start now? Yeah, I would. In fact, my father-in-law, he was worried because he bought crypto at he bought a Bitcoin for 45. It went down to 43, and now he's made money. So, which is pretty cool, because I showed him his account. So here's mine. See how many. All right, so I've done quite a few trades. So I started out with 10 million trades. Now I'm at 998.9516. That's pretty cool. All right. Should I up the antes? So a lot of my Bitcoins are now, instead of me trading a penny, now my maximum Bitcoin's at 0.021, and my ethers are a lot higher. And of course, this right here. So Dodge is really taking effect. Look at that. It's just up, down, 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 up, down. Think how many Bitcoins you can make off of this. So, all right, here I am at 2023. All right, and I've done a lot of buying and selling, buy and sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. So I've definitely made money off of this, guys. Um, but of course, I don't sit here all day and just buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. I go into my Malairte Bitcoin account to do the high frequency trading. So, but that's it. So for all the guys who are interested in high frequency trading, we got a lot to offer. It's free to sign up, and it only costs 0.01 BTC for you to start trading. So that's it. So until next time, when we talk to you about the state of crypto today, we'll be glad to see what's going on. Oh, for all the guys who are interested in more about the split or the hard fork, nothing's going to happen to Bitcoin. Now, that new altcoin that'll be coming out of it, we'll wait and see. It will be a lot less than the original. So, just like here in America, the original is always worth more than the copy. Look at the Mona Lisa. I can buy the Mona Lisa off of eBay for $4.95. Now, but to have the original, that's a different story. That's a lot more money than I have. So until next time, my name is James Henderson with MalairteBitcoin.com, looking at the state of crypto.